Whoa! Spooky. Halloween is a scary holiday, but this year we have more than ghouls and ghosts to worry about. The COVID-19 outbreak has left those of us celebrating Halloween at home with not too much to do. But I think nothing rounds off a good holiday like a good movie. So, let's talk about my recommendations for a stay-at-home Halloween celebration. Today I'm joined by my good friend movie expert, Matt. So Matt, you like movies, huh?
Yeah, I think I'm a bit of a film buff.
Good to know. Now, what do you recommend for those of us who enjoy the classics?
I would recommend Halloween. You know, most of us have seen it, but if you've seen it, see it again. After all, Mike Myers' performance is just killer.
Oh, awesome. Now then, what would you recommend for those of us in our audience looking for something more modern?
I'd recommend Hush. The victim is both deaf and mute, making it a very unique movie.
Nice! And how about those of us looking for something a little more funny this Halloween?
Oh, What We Do in the Shadows by Taika Waititi. It's a hilarious movie. If you haven't seen it, you have to.
Well, those are all great suggestions. Well, it was good having you around here, Matt, so thank you for coming in.
No problem.
Well, that's all we have for today. I hope you enjoyed some of these classic Halloween flicks. Uh-oh. I just can't seem to catch a break, can I? Well, I guess you'll have to catch me later. Back to you, Jacob and Daniela. Four more years! It's election season, Highlands. Now, you know as well as I do that nothing gets people more riled up than politics. But like I always say, there's nothing like a good movie to help calm down after a stressful week. That's why we're here with our election season special event. I'm joined once again by my special guest, Matt. Matt, you know a little something about politics, don't you?
Yeah. Hey, am I going to be the only guest on here?
Great to have you back. Now, what movie do you have for us for our election season special event?
Oh. Should have told me about that.
Well, actually, I did watch a great film about a particular political controversy this week, Lincoln. See, the film explores the passage of the 13th Amendment amidst the end of the Civil War. Congress is divided between those looking to just pass the amendment and end slavery once and for all, and those more interested in bridging the divide in our country. Things escalate quickly, and when Lincoln finds himself between the two extremes, he's forced to give one of the most important speeches in American history. Well, I'm sure you know the ending. The combination of great pacing, excellent camera work, and a legendary performance by Daniel Day-Lewis bring the film together. This is the perfect time to see it if you haven't. Beautiful, Matt. Beautiful.
Should I go?
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for coming in, Matt. Let yourself out. Tune in next week, where things will have hopefully calmed down. Till then, back to you, Jacob and Danielle. Gobble, gobble, gobble. It's turkey season, Highlands. Or is it? I mean, it's supposed to be time for turkey and fun, but I don't know about you. I think my Thanksgiving has had a little too much Christmas hidden in the stuffing. Christmas ads, merchandise, and decorations galore, am I right? Let's fix that, shall we? I'm joined, as usual, by my special guest, Matt. Matt, where will your family be staying?
Why didn't you tell me we were starting? Can you repeat the question?
Great! Now, Matt, I'm sure you know most of our viewers will be without their families on Thanksgiving, since, unlike you, they want to stay safe.
What are you talking about?
Christmas movies are everywhere, but can you recommend to me 4 great Thanksgiving films?
You know, I really wish you would give me a script beforehand.
Well, one of my favorite Thanksgiving films is The Fantastic Mr. Fox. It's a hilarious, charming little film that simply embodies the fall aesthetic. I couldn't recommend it more. Alongside the last great film by director John Hughes, or one of the last ones, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. It's absolutely going to leave you in stitches. And who could forget A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving? Might not be as well known as its Christmas counterpart, but it's still a heartwarming tale. Matt, that was great.
but I only counted 3 films.
Well, maybe you should count better. You were never good at math. Remember high school? Sorry, I was trying to be funny. I didn't.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Matt, you can get going. In the meantime, I think I'm all Thanksgivinged out. At least, until I've had my stuffing. Until then, let's enjoy a little bit more Thanksgiving before Christmas overwhelms us. Back to you, Jacob and Daniela. Whoa! Look at that herd go! Happy International Animal Rights Day, Highlands, and on today's show we're going
International
to get right
Animal Rights Day? You told me this was a Hanukkah special.
Hanukkah? I told you we're doing a holiday special on December 10th.
But no.
If I said we were doing a holiday special on December 25th, would you know what that meant, Matt?
I really don't think those are the same thing.
That is literally Christmas, Matt. Christmas, you dunce!
Why do you even have me on the show if you're just gonna torment me the whole time?
So Matt, got any awesome movies about animals fighting back against humans for us today?
How did you even get this job? You don't know anything about movies.
Fine. Okay, how about Chicken Run? You know, I could have talked about this last week, considering it's amazing stop motion and works great for the Thanksgiving season, but this timeless classic can work at any time of year. It's an amazing film. Oh, and talking about classics, how about Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds? This amazing suspenseful film manages to make birds scary. Birds. And while we're talking about scary animals, why not the father of all of them, Jaws? If you haven't seen it before, you're going to need a bigger TV to watch this film in all of its action-packed glory. So there, 3 movies about animals fighting back. Are you okay? Is this about the golden reel? Or is it, what is this all about anyway? Because I don't know about you. What? That? What? Why would I care about that? That's crazy. This is about animal rights, Matt. Animal rights. Disgusting. Should I go? Well, that's all the time we have for today. Matt, you should get going. Yeah, go. Bye. Leave. Go. I hope you enjoyed our show for today. It really was a great time, as per the usual. You might want to watch all of those films before the animals really do rise up against us. Back to you, Jacob and Daniela. Sir. Oh, yeah, hey, you're on in 1. Yeah, I know. Hey, before you go, do you know why the studio keeps hiring me back? The pay's great, don't get me wrong, but, me and Mattwo, we kind of have a little history. I don't know if you've noticed, there was this whole thing with Tracy and the golden reels. I wouldn't worry about that. Mattwo's the one who keeps asking for you back. He practically begged the studio to get you hired here. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you're on in 1. Yeah. On in 1. Ho ho, Highlands! Welcome back to Entertainment Now. We have a special, very special episode for you all tonight. Because it's Christmas, the prime time for watching movies. I'd like to welcome back my very own guest, Matt. Matt, how have you been this Christmas?
I've been good. Hey, can we talk after this one?
So, Matt, got any good Christmas movies to get us in the spirit?
Christmas movies.
Yep, that's what I asked you for. I'll be honest, I thought you lied again. I had this whole thing prepared for Kwanzaa. It was going to be really good. Christmas movies, go! Well, there's Elf. Elf is a great movie. Will Ferrell does a great job. It's a bit on the corny side, but what Christmas movie isn't? It's a modern classic. Speaking of classics, It's a Wonderful Life, excellent movie. You cannot miss it if you love film. Nightmare Before Christmas is another... That's a Halloween movie. No, the whole movie's about Christmas. Buddy, the main character is literally a skeleton. Don't be stupid. It looks amazing. It has a great soundtrack. It sounds amazing. Great movie. Nightmare Before Christmas. A Christmas movie. Yup.
Should I
well,
go
that's
now?
all the time we have for today. Matt, you can get going. Not going to have time to talk to you after. I have to go home really quickly to turn off my stove. So, that's all the time we have for today. I'd like to thank everyone, and I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And back to you, Jacob and Daniela. Excuse me, Mr. Is this the producer's office?
Oh, come now. No need to be so formal. I wouldn't expect that from my nephew's best friend. You may call me Matty Mattgrave. Or Mattgrave, if you like.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Mattgrave, sir. Actually, I wanted to ask you about your nephew.
Mattwo? Oh, he's such a great boy. Such talent on such small, tiny shoulders.
If you don't mind me asking, what exactly does he do for the show? I mean, not to accuse you of nepotism.
Nepotism? Who told you of that? Was it Matt Tech?
No, I just meant nothing.
Anyways, it can't be nepotism. After all, I'm not the one who hired him.
Who hired him?
Oh, Matt, hey, you're on at 5.
Yeah, I'll be right there. Thank you, Mr. Mattgrave. Sir.
Good luck with your show.
Charles! Yes. Good. Yes, it's about that boy you've hired, Mattwo, and that little college friend of his. Yes, I just wanted to warn you. Whatever it is you want to do with him, I recommend you do it quick. College boy is starting to sniff around.
Whoa! It's about time, Highlands. Welcome, that's about time loops, isn't it? Groundhog Day. You talked about time.
Yeah, alright.
Time loop movies. Edge of Tomorrow. It's a great movie. I mean, Tom Cruise has an amazing performance, a lot of action-packed scenes, a lot of comedy bits that they managed to sprinkle together, and most of all, it's paced amazing, so you'll be on the edge of your seat the whole time. Source Code is another great movie. Jake Gyllenhaal gives a great performance. He brings a real character arc to this film that already has amazing special effects, and then, this one is oddly specific. Are you running out of ideas?
What? No.
I mean, couldn't you come up with something more interesting? This is your job.
I have the hardest job on the show. Dealing with you.
You can just watch Groundhog Day. It's way more holiday appropriate anyway.
Why don't you just watch something stupid, like yourself in a mirror?
Is this just about your own little time loop film, that film you made junior year for the Golden Reel across the...
Beyond the Foreverscape was an excellent movie.
You know what? I'm done. I'm done helping you live out your little high school fantasy. Don't call me anymore. Don't bring me on to do your job, because I'm done.
I don't believe that for a second. A second, like clock, Groundhog Day. Thanks for sticking with us here. Be careful. The roads might get a little icy soon. Back to you, Jacob and Danielle. Whoa! Someone must have burned roses in our ventilator because love is in the air. It's Valentine's Day, Highlands, and I'm joined once again by Matt. Matt, your life is bad, right? Uh-oh. Looks like someone's a little late-seas. Probably knows it's Valentine's Day and is picking up something last minute for their girlfriend.
Oh, Mattwo, what are you doing?
Oh, just waiting for Matt.
Did you get the memo? He's not coming.
You actually believe that? Nah, he'll be here.
So, do you have a girlfriend?
Okay, maybe he slept in or something. I don't know.
Do you need a co-host?
I don't know. I need a co-host. Can't do this show alone. Not like a necessary co-host is just gonna show up and help me. Welcome back, Highlands. Someone must have burned a rose in our ventilation because love is in the air. It's Valentine's Day, and I'm joined by our guest, Matt, do you have a girlfriend?
Actually, I live at home with my mother.
Well, that's too bad.
Well, in a way, my mother is my girlfriend.
Valentine's Day. Great holiday, wonderful time to spend with your special someone, whoever that might be. Matt, do you know any movies that you can snuggle up with your little partner with?
I don't watch movies.
What?
Yeah, I'm more into, anime.
Well, that's just great. How am I going to do my entire show now?
I mean, aren't you the host?
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. I'll look them up. Okay. Apparently people like The Notebook. Oh yeah. I've heard people talk about that. It's pretty popular, apparently. Apparently, it's a classical tale of tragedy and love forbidden by higher parties that deserves every bit of notoriety it has. And there's... The Fault in Our Stars. I started seeing that on a plane once. Didn't get all the way through, but it seemed like it was going pretty well for them. Regardless, it appears to be another classic tale of tragic love and a real tearjerker to spend watching it with your loved one. Then, La La Land. I thought that was a movie about singing, not romance. Anyway, apparently it's a classical love story set against a beautiful Hollywood backdrop. Okay, those all work. You know, Matt, this is usually where me and Matt have our little banter. You want to say anything wacky?
Well, I do have this rash.
Okay, so that's where we're gonna end today. That's all the time we have. Don't worry, everyone. Matt will be back next week, and he'll be gone forever. In the meantime, make sure you don't get sick with anything, like love sickness or a deadly disease. Back to you, Jacob and Daniela.
What are you doing here? How did you find me? The sun is radiating heat. The sky is tinted blue. The trees are alive. We spoke like once. How did you find me? And yet you are not recording your show. Why is that? It's not my show. And I'm not going there. Not even for $1 million? What? Are you serious? No. Go away. Come on, please. Mattwo, he needs you. Well, then he should have treated me better. Look, I'm sorry, but I'm not going back. I'm going to have to find someone else to co-host. There! Stupid brat! Who is Mattwo going to host with now? Oh, Matt's grave, you've done it again.
Hey Highlands, am I crazy, or is it time to pig out? I'm here with Mr. Matt Grave, my producer.
Oh, Mattwo, no need to be so formal. Call me Matt.
Yes, Mr. Matt Grave, Matt, sir. So then, International Pigs Day was this week. How do you feel about movies with pigs in them?
Oh, I don't watch movies, no. I represent the invisible shadow-like forces behind the industry.
Oh, well then.
The industry is dying, Mattwo. Local theaters are being forced to shut down due to the pressures of the pandemic. We may be standing on the precipice of a new era. I know what you're thinking, but how can I help? There are ways. Most local theaters and larger cinemas have virtual screenings you can use to simulate the theater experience in a safe environment. Most local theaters are also allowing people to rent them out for smaller, private, safe screenings. Many theaters are selling gift cards, snacks, and anything else that you can buy in hopes of supporting them. All of these short-term solutions may save a single cinema, but the invisible hand of the free market halts for no man. Mattwo, I suggest you support your local cinemas, else an unforgettable aspect of American life will dissolve like an ocean in the blistering heat.
Well, that's fine. We can just stop there.
Oh, are you sure? I had banter. Watch this. Your mother is so poor.
Sorry our show has been so different lately, folks. It'll get back to normal soon. I promise. Matt will come back. Yeah, thank you all for coming. I hope now you know how to stop the movie industry from collapsing, or at the very least, try to help your local cinemas. In the meantime, back to you, Jacob and Daniela. Beware the Ides of March. Well, maybe it should be beware 2 days after. It's St. Patrick's Day, Highlands, and the season is ripe for the pinching. Now, I know our last few shows have been a little weird, but I'm here to get things back on track. Today I'm joined with... Well, as you can see, Matt has not returned after numerous missed phone calls and a terrifying parlay with the US legal system. It seems he will not be returning to our show. Not a problem, though. I think I'm going to get things right back on track. That's why I'm joined today with Mr. Scratchburger.
Well, hello there, everyone. Got any cheese for me?
Yeah, you know, if you told me that I would be doing this if I dropped out of high school, I probably wouldn't have.
No need to be so upset, Matt. I mean, at least you're not living in a hole in the wall.
So, Mr. Scratchburger, you got any movie recommendations for everyone here?
Well, I don't really know about that. The powers Rat B don't really let me watch movies.
Well, you got something else you could talk about?
Well, I guess if you think I'm all rat, I could question the point of this silly little charade of a show you like to put on.
What?
Why do you keep this up, Mattwo? The film criticism market is already oversaturated. Ranked lists and meaningless drivel intended to catch attention and maximize ad space. The field of film journalism is dominated by corporations that prefer profit margins to art. Yet even you, with your shoestring budget, your invisible profit margins, distill the valuable time you've been given with a real audience down to baseless film suggestions. You haven't even watched most of the films on here, have you? That's why you push the burden onto your co-host. You call yourself a filmmaker, but you don't watch films. You just sulk alone, burdened by decay, watching your dreams slip between your fingers. The art of film criticism is dying when instead of encouraging your watchers to support better alternatives, shoring up independent creators, and ignoring the drivel spouted by large corporations, you simply feed the beast. But who am I to judge? I consume garbage myself. Rats all, folks.
Oh, you think you're so great, huh? Think you're an intelligent life form just because your brain chemistry, your architecture mirrors that of humans, right? Well, let's see what that architecture really looks like.
Welp. Been there, done rat. Guess I'll have to find another co-host again. It's fine. We can just keep doing this. Again and again. Maybe I'll just run the show myself. Not that it matters. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. I hope you celebrate and enjoy St. Patrick's Day however you like. And, I mean, watch out. You want to wear the red attire, or else you might find yourself pinched. Back to you, Jacob and Daniela.
Charles, good to speak to you. I imagine you caught the latest broadcast. Now I know things are not going by your intended schedule, but I must urge you not to get involved yourself. I haven't handled just a few more shows and then...
doing?
Hey folks, welcome back to Matt Radio. Sorry for pulling the chain on that song a little soon, but, well, we just got bought out. So, we won't be taking requests anymore. Here's 3 hours of ear-piercing ringing noise.
Hello?
Decisions. Or should I say, wins. It's time for College Decision Islands, and today we're Nope. No, don't zoom out. It's just me. No, stop. Yep, there. It's just me. Today we're discussing some classic movies to get you in the university spirit. Firstly, Animal House, a real classic, if I do say so myself. Laughs, pranks, a jovial spirit. It's got a bit of a raunchy edge to it, but if you can get past that, it is a classic comedy. But if you're looking for something a little more dramatic for a serious college viewing experience, Good Will Hunting is an incredible film. It's one of the best performances of the great late Robin Williams that really tugs on your heartstrings in a meaningful way. Speaking of strings... Matt, what are you doing here? This is a violation of your restraining order. What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. Who the hell is this guy? Why did you hire him to drag me here? What guy? I will be honest. It took a bit longer than I expected for me to drag you here, so why don't we keep this brief? All right, that does it. This is assault. I could sue you 10 times over. No, you won't. What was that? I just bought all lawyers. What? Every lawyer. Trust me, it was but a scratch on my endless wallet. Oh, I get it. Is this a hidden camera thing? April Fool's, right? It's almost May. I suppose I should introduce myself. My name is Charles. I am an Amazonian trillionaire. Amazon the company? No, the rainforest. And trust me, I know a thing or two about making it rain. You know what? I don't care how much money you have. Oh, but you really should. Trust me, it would be but an inconvenience for me to pay to have you wiped off the face of this pitiful earth. If you have so much money, then why haven't we heard of you before? I've spent the last 20 or so years conquering the rainforest, and I only have one interest left in the States. I've yet to topple you two. Now then, you Matts are going to stop your bickering, learn how to, I don't know, get along once in a while. You are going to finish that movie. Movie? Oh, you mean Beyond the Foreverscape. Yeah, you mentioned it in the Groundhog Day special, remember? I thought the title was pretty good. MadTech, help! This guy is attacking us. Hey, if you're trying to take my 2 best friends hostage, you got another thing coming. There is $100 for you in that briefcase on the table if you leave now. Great. Now I'm late for brunch. I wish you the best of luck, boys. You'll need it. April Fools? So what's up, dude? Got any killer ideas for this year's contest? Huh? What are you talking about? TMI, dude. We have to win the golden reel this year, our junior year of high school. Oh, right. Right, because this happened a few years ago, yeah. Trust me, I have plenty of time. The golf team told me they don't want me back because of my torn ACL. So, what's up? I don't know. I might skip trying out for the golden reel this year. Say what now? All you ever talk about is your desire to win the golden reel. Yeah, and I'm never going to get it, okay? Never going to be on the golf team, I'm never going to pass Spanish, and I'm not going to win that film contest. Dude, not with any of my ideas. Dude, chillax. You got this. Do I? My own girlfriend doesn't like me. She doesn't even believe in me. Well, I do. Come on, let's give it a try. Do you have any ideas? Well, I do have one. It's called Beyond the Foreverscape.
I see the lingering wound of your failure continues to fester. No, I'm not surprised.
Mr. Scratchburger? But I...
Killed me? Unsurprisingly, you managed to screw that up just as you have everything else. Face it, Mattwo, your derivative, lazy news show, your filmmaking efforts, even your two short-lived romantic endeavors, everything you touch turns to mud. Now, a complete project is expected of you, and I have no doubt that you will disappoint. Face it, you are
Nothing. No, please don't hit me. I'm a real boy, not a cheese boy. Mattwo? What are you talking about? Oh, hey, Matt. Yeah, sorry about that. That's just a thing I do when I think I'm alone. What did you say? I said my uncle's stock investments are worth nothing. Also, we need to get to work on that movie that you've been putting off so that guy doesn't kill us beyond the whateverscape. Foreverscape. And I don't know, I think I might skip trying out for the golden reel this year. Skip? What are you talking? No. You're finishing that movie so that rich guy doesn't kill me. When did you become so unsupportive? When did I... This isn't about being supportive. Charles said he would kill us if we don't finish that movie, and I don't want to die.
Hey, what's up, guys? Talking about something? Huh?
You're on at 10. Talk about pomp and circumstance. It's graduation season, Highlands, and I'd like to graduate myself to a new job. Just kidding. Get ready for a shock, folks. I'm back for the first time in ages with my co-host, Matt. Yeah. So, Matt, got any funny high school stories? Let's just get this over with. Right. So, the topic is high school movies? Well, actually, I got this one. Are you serious? I wrote the script assuming you wouldn't be here. So, high school is coming to a close, and I can't think of a better way to celebrate than with movies that celebrate this unique period of our lives. Perhaps the film that best represents the clique-based minefield secondary school can be is The Breakfast Club, a film that builds those barriers up and breaks them down in a unique, heartfelt way. But if you're in the mood for something less heartfelt but just as realistic, Superbad might just be the most accurate depiction of adolescence ever put to film. just as this film will put you to tears laughing. Finally, 21 Jump Street manages to lampoon that classic 80s action film with an absurd premise, absurd characters, and a story that goes beyond the absurdity altogether. That was actually pretty good. Well, that's all for today, folks. Tune in next time. Are you serious? No pointed remarks, no jokes at my expense? What's wrong with you? Are you okay? I have to tell you something. I know that things are bad right now. Are you sure a broadcast like this is the best place to do this? And I know I'm the one who got you into this mess, but, well, I'm sorry. I don't know what that evil jungle billionaire wants with the movie I worked on in high school, but I was talking to the phantom rat that haunts my dreams, and I can't do it. I can't make the movie, it won't be what he wants, so I'm sorry, but there's no hope. Tune in next time for more shenanigans. Back to you, Jacob and Daniela.
Welcome back to Matt Radio. That was 3 hours of ear-piercing ringing noise. Before we play that song, again, we have a special announcement from our new owner. Hey Matt, make sure you finish Beyond the Forever Escape with Mattwo, or I will ensure you are wiped from this merciless earth. Whoa! Sounds serious. Now, back to the music.
Hello? Hello? Is this a dream? If it's a dream, you have to tell me. That's the rule.
This isn't a dream, Matt. It's the end of the line.
Mr. Macri?
I told you, you insolent child. Call me Mattgrave. And I can no longer stand to see my nephew so down in the dumps. So I shall be silent. Permanently.
Are you talking about that act of his? That's nothing. He just doesn't want to put the effort in. I'm the one who did all the work on all of our movies. He's just afraid of trying.
You couldn't be more mistaken. Mattwo has put more work into his show than you could ever imagine. Between the rehearsals and the intensive scripting.
Rehearsals? What are you talking about? Mattwo was never prepared for that show.
You could never understand what he's done. Mattwo spent hours refining his scripts and getting everything down to a T.
What?
The only reason you were not made aware of them was because Mattwo thought that your material would be best if you were caught by surprise. To think he picked you specifically, and look what you've done. You've betrayed him and you've ruined the show. And I will save Mattwo from that horrid billionaire with my power and riches, and I shall finally see my glorious nephew smile again.
He asked for me specifically.
Macri, you have to let me out of here. I know how to help him.
You had your chance, peasant. Now you shall pay. I shall slowly walk towards you, and I shall push you into the water, and you shall bathe in a pool of your own endless sorrow. Oh, my ribs. Heh, that's gonna hurt in the morning. Bet you're glad I got you out of that one, huh, Matt? I should probably untie you. Matt Tech? You're the one who saved me? That was your boss. What are you gonna do now? That old gig. This is the last episode anyway. Plus, with all the money I got from Charles, I can pursue my true dream. Improv comedy. Oh, well, that's good. Matt Tech, before you go, I have a question for you. What do you think of that entertainment? Like, at the end of the day, it's just spouting familiar movies at an audience of people who barely even cares. Is it worth everything? Is there even... What purpose does it serve? I don't know. Makes me laugh, and it reminds me of movies I like. I think that's pretty good. Well, that's fair enough, I guess, but... Is that really worth the time and energy we put in? The time and energy our audience puts in? Is that simple purpose really worth it? Yep. Huh. Oh, alright. Yeah, okay. I gotta go not die now. Bye. Yeah. Yeah, good luck with that. Wonder how much it would cost to buy a second yacht.
All alone again, are we, Mattwo? Unsurprising.
Likely because you are a horrible filmmaker, a vapid artist, and a total loser who doesn't deserve a cigar.
Shut up, you.
Hey, man. All I ever wanted to do was impress you. You were good at everything I wanted to be good at. You got good grades. You got accepted onto the golf team. Okay, it was mostly the golf team thing. Look, I still wear the hat. But I don't know. I just wanted to do what you could, to be who you were, and I never could. Now my stupid show is just the death of art and journalism and whatever. And I want to make it better, but I don't know if I can.
Well, why would you?
What do you mean, why would I? You know exactly why. I could never win the golden reel, and you win it on the first try. It's all it took for you to succeed without me. I just hold you back.
I just made what they wanted. Dumb, artistic schlock that pandered to the high-class values of cinema. What you've been doing here, it has value. You've put in time, you've put in effort. Charles cares so much about your movie, so that means that you are doing something right. If people enjoy it, that's all the value it needs. You don't need the golden reel for your art to have value, Mattwo. It just has value.
What changed your mind?
Talking to people I never want to talk to again. Now come on, we only have one scene left. Let's do this!
Okay, let's do this. But I should warn you. This is not going to be easy. In fact, it's going to require every bit of focus, courage, and determination we can muster to pull this thing off.
Great job finishing the movie. You know, funny story, I was actually so certain you were going to try to run out on me. I had my men looking out for anyone suspicious, and they actually happened across two individuals who looked strikingly like the two of you, but turns out it was just a rodeo clown and his pet monkey. Now anyway, let me clarify your situation. I press this button, an order goes out. Your bank accounts will be frozen, your family will be paid off, your friends will be dealt with, and several bounties will be placed on your heads. Your life will end
in a matter of whoa. Oh. Caught it. That would have been bad for you. Anyway, I better be impressed with what I see.
You will, Charles. I'm certain of it.
Bold words for a poor person. Regardless, let's see what you've come up with.
Hey boss, you gotta see this hilarious video me and the boys found.
Matt Lee.
What is the point? I've spent years in this horrid jungle. I've accumulated more wealth than 1,000 men in 1,000 lifetimes. I've seen men live and die by the rule of the beasts. And yet, I feel nothing. All of my accomplishments are meaningless. It's as if that there's something missing. There's some missing piece that were I to find it, everything would simply click together, something unique and obscure, something that can complete my life and mine alone. But I may never find it. Our lives are like jigsaw puzzles, Matt Lee, yet we do not have the pieces, no. The pieces are aimlessly scattered amongst an ocean of similar pieces, and it is all we can do to mindlessly scour these pieces. Hope that we can find one adequate enough to grant us the mere illusion of happiness. Right. So anyway, you gotta see this hilarious video me and the boys found. It's this unfinished movie we found on YouTube, and it's so bad, it's hilarious. It's called Beyond the Foreverscape or something. You gotta see it. Fine. But only because you saved me from the river panthers.
The missing piece.
So did we...
Now that was a movie. You've completed your task, boys. Now, as netted reward, I shall end world hunger. Done! Bravo, boys. Bravo.
Huh. Guess he liked it. Do you think the dinosaur looked real enough? I liked how it looked on my computer screen, but when we watched it up here, it looked too dumb.
I thought it was supposed to look dumb.
Well, yes, but in a campy way. I still want it to look believable.
I get what you mean. I could probably do something about that in post.
Really? Is that like an effect or something?
Yeah, I'll just add camera shake and change the lighting.
Oh yeah, I would do it. It's a good idea.
Alright then. Let's get to work.